Kumampi na yata mga kababayan yung mga dilawang senador sa administrasyong BBM. What? Baka niya, Mr. Maravillas, fake news yung sinasabi mo. Yun ang sitwasyon ngayon mga kababayan. Dahil sa latest incident po na nangyari sa West Philippine Sea with Chinese Coast Guard, ay Chinese Navy, na pinontirya ng laser, military grade laser daw yon, pinontirya yung Coast Guard natin. Ayon, nag-react yung mga dilawang senador, mga kababayan, and I think yung mga statements nila, pabor na sa ating administrasyon. What? But before kong ibigay sa inyo yung mga istorya tungkol po dito, paki-share muna ninyo ng ating like and share muna ninyo yung ating video and click subscribe para po lagi kayong updated na mga kaganapan dito sa ating paligid, and hit the notification bell na rin po. Ayos mga kababayan, at saka request lang po, wag na ninyong i-skip yung ating mga commercial ads. Tulong na ninyo sa ating channel. Ito siya mga kababayan, yung latest na balita ngayon. Ayan yung laser na ginamit ng Chinese Navy against doon sa ating Coast Guard. O ngayon, maging yung Department of National Defense, mga kababayan, siyempre, pumalag na. And tingin ko, ito yung rason kasi yung nangyari ito pala, ngayon, kahapon lang yung release ng balita, pero the incident happened last week pa, before yung ating Pangulo lumarga pa Japan. And kaya siguro mga kababayan, ganun yung mga statements ng ating Pangulo sa mga press conferences in relation doon sa possible alliance with Japan, military alliance with Japan. Siyempre, nai-report agad ito sa ating Pangulo before pa man na lumarga pa Japan si President BBM. So, i-share ko muna sa inyo mga kababayan before natin pag-usapan. I-share ko muna sa inyo itong balita. It was offensive and unsafe, sabi po ni Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez, as he slammed the latest incident with China doon po sa Ayungin Shoal. The Chinese Coast Guard vessels beaming a military-grade laser light at Philippine boat, blinding crew members on a mission to resupply a military outpost in Ayungin Shoal in the West Philippine Sea last February 6, mga kababayan. So, the incident happened before na lumarga yung ating Pangulo papuntang Japan. Lumalabas mga kababayan, talagang nananadya yung China eh. It is a blatant disrespect doon sa ginagawa ng ating gobyerno po, lalo ng ating Pangulo, na pakikipag-usap sa liderato mismo, to the President mismo ng China, si Xi Jinping. Di ba? So, ibig sabihin, yung mga efforts ng ating Pangulo is just being disregarded. So sabi rito sa balita, the Secretary of National Defense has already said that the act committed by the Coast Guard of China is offensive and unsafe. Sabi po ni Armed Forces of the Philippines spokesman Colonel Medel Aguilar sa kanyang press statement. Therefore, I think it's time for the Chinese government to restrain its forces so that it does not commit any provocative act that will endanger the lives of people. Aguilar said, to his knowledge, this was the first time the Chinese Coast Guard used laser light to intimidate and harass non-Chinese boats in the South China Sea and West Philippine Sea. So sabi rito mga kababayan, the Chinese vessel also made dangerous maneuvers by coming within about 140 meters of the Philippine boat. Talagang deliberate mga kababayan yung ginagawa ng mga Chinese dito sa West Philippine Sea. Continuous yung ginagawa nilang harassment sa ating Navy and Philippine Coast Guard, pati sa ating mga mangingisda. So sabi po rito, the deliberate blocking of the Philippine government ships to deliver food and supplies to our military personnel is a blatant disregard for and a clear violation of Philippine sovereign rights in this part of the West Philippine Sea. Sabi po ng Philippine Coast Guard. So it is not clear if the resupply mission to Ayungin Shoal was successful. Kasi siyempre, yung mga naka-station doon, mga kababayan, nakaposte na mga sundalo natin, siyempre, kailangang i-resupply ng mga pangangailangan, pagkain, mga damit, at iba pang pangangailangan. Yun ang binablock nila. Biniperwisyo talaga para to intensify pressure siguro sa atin na lumayas na tayo doon at talisin na natin yung ating mga sundalo doon sa barko, mga kababayan na grounded, yung sira ng barko na ginagawang outpost natin doon mga kababayan kung saan nakaposte yung ating mga sundalo. So sabi rito mga kababayan, the PCG will continue to exercise due diligence in protecting the country's territorial integrity against foreign aggression. The armed forces of the Philippines can always rely on the PCG to support the resupply mission in Ayungin Shoal, sabi po ni PCG Commandant Admiral Artemio Abo. Despite the dangerous maneuver of the much larger Chinese Coast Guard ships and their aggressive actions at sea, the Philippine Coast Guard ships will always be in the West Philippine Sea to sustain our presence and assert our sovereign rights. So talaga pong mapipilitan tayo na i-secure yung area. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, pag hindi natin ginawa, lalamunin tayo ng China po. Yan ang mga ugali niyan. So the Chinese embassy in Manila did not respond immediately to a request for comment. Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels also blockaded the Philippines Garrison Shoal in August to stop government ships from reaching the troops, the Coast Guard said. So lalong pinalalakas mga kababayan yung ng China, yung kanilang activity sa West Philippine Sea kasi nakikita nila yung action siyempre ng ating Pangulo. O nagmamadali sila kasi yung ating Pangulo nakipag-usap na sa Amerika, and this time mga kababayan, siyempre aware sila ng mga plans to secure military alliances with other countries in Southeast Asia, including Japan, mga kababayan. O ngayon, with that incident po, yung latest incident na to, pati yung mga senador, both from the opposition in administration, allies, ay nagkakaisa na, mga kababayan ngayon. So sabi rito sa balita, the February 6 incident demonstrated the urgency of the proposed security cooperation triad between the Philippines, Japan, and the US, or even Quad, to include Australia, Senator said yesterday. So, yan po. Pati mga dilawang senador kumampi na sa atin. What? Sabi ko sa inyo. So, sabi rito, Senator said, instead of promoting stability in the South China Sea, China appears to be heightening tensions instead. lalo yung pinalalala ng China. Yung sitwasyon dito sa West Philippine Sea. Senate Minority Leader Joel Villanueva, tingnan ninyo. Kung ito, dilawan nitong si Villanueva, said, the reported beaming of a military-grade green laser on the Philippine Coast Guard ship assisting a resupply mission in Ayungin Shoal was worrisome. And there should be no let-up in the filing of diplomatic protest by the Department of Foreign Affairs. Videos don't lie, sabi po niya. We must show the world that we cannot be bullied by any country, sabi po ni Villanueva. Sabi po niya, the proposed defense cooperation with Japan and the US and possibly Australia was among the issues discussed by senators during their closed-door caucus. If such an alliance were formalized in a treaty, it would have to pass through ratification by the Senate. He said he welcomes such proposals, but the Marcos administration should enter into it carefully so as not to create any friction. Yun din naman yung statement ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos ng kunan po ng statement abang nasa eroplano pabalik dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi niya, hindi naman anya maaari na yung mga actions natin, imbes na kumalma, lalong nagdulot ng tensyon dito sa lugar natin. So Deputy Senate Majority Leader Joseph Victor Ejercito condemned the Chinese Coast Guard, adding that Beijing is likely to just ignore diplomatic protests from Manila as it had done in the past. Iyon man talaga yung gagawin ng China, pero importante na may record tayo ng protest for future reference sa sa United Nations tawag dito future case sa United Nations, importanteng may records tayo. So sabi po ng senador, it's about time the Philippines enters into an alliance with US, Japan, Australia, and other ASEAN nations with territorial dispute with China so that the continuing aggression of China has to stop in the Asia-Pacific region. So nagkakaisa na sila mga kababayan ngayon. Senator Risa Hontiveros, kita ninyo, pati si Risa Hontiveros, kumampi na rin. What? A member of the minority bloc said the latest incident is not helping at all in Beijing's thrust to be a regional leader. Sabi po niya, the Chinese government, if it wants to show true leadership of the region, should act responsibly and restrain any behavior by its Coast Guard, Navy, and maritime militia that might further inflame the situation in the West Philippine Sea. Sabi po ni Hontiveros. Tensions are already high, but what is China doing instead? She's only getting more brazen by the day. Her shameless harassment causing temporary blindness to Filipino crew members should warrant a penalty, sabi po ni Senator Hontiveros. Hontiveros said the Navy and the PCG have her full support as they implement proper countermeasures against the repeated unjust and violent operations of Chinese elements in the country's maritime zones. Kaya nga, yung ginagawa na actions ng ating Pangulong Bongbong na dumikit ng maigi sa Amerika with the existing MDT and EDCA, i-support ninyo all the way. And this time, yung aksyon ng ating Pangulo to engage Japan and other countries sa Southeast Asia at kasama rin yung Australia, i-support ninyo kasi laban ito ng mga mamamayang Filipino at tigilan na ninyo rin yung pamimirwisyo sa sa administrasyon. Magtulong-tulong tayong ibangon ang ating bansa. Di ba? Other policy agenda, pati sa ekonomiya, hindi lang yung dito sa issue ng West Philippine Sea, pati yung sa ekonomiya, lalo na sa ekonomiya at agrikultura, i-support ninyo all the way yung administrasyon para sama-sama, nasa isang bangka tayo Sama-sama tayong bumangon. At pag umasenso yung ating bansa sa mabilis na panahon, we can secure our territory kasi kaya na natin. May pera na tayo Pwede na nating i-modernize yung ating armed forces. But this time, kulang pa tayo ng pondo. Sabi nga natin mga kababayan, ang pinakamadali is to establish military alliances with our friends. Di ba? At wag na ninyong kontrahin itong pagpasok ng Amerika with the existing and additional EDCA sites na i-establish po dito sa ating bansa. Yun ang purpose nun So nagpapasalamat tayo na kahit kayo ay mga dilawan, this time nagising na kayo. Tama yung policy direction ng ating Pangulo. So sabi rito mga kababayan sa balita, I also reiterate my call for Malacanang and the DFA to meet with other claimant countries in the ASEAN as well as member states of the Quad to ensure that peace is upheld in our waters. Yun na nga po. Inulit mo lang. Yun man talaga yung policy direction ng ating Pangulong Bongbong. I-engage ito mga bansa. Nauna lang siyempre yung Amerika. Kinausap niya, mga kababayan, yung unang bumisita, yung Vice President mismo, si Kamala Harris. And sinundan ni Austin, yung Defense Secretary. Then, afterwards, pumunta yung ating Pangulong Bongbong sa Japan. Iyon din yung concern niya. Other than yung mga economic agenda, yung mga investments para dito sa ating bansa. And siyempre, yung sektor ng agrikultura, pinos din niya doon, mga kababayan. But ultimately, isa sa mga major concerns niya, yung ang pag-establish ng security alliance, mas napaigtingin. And mag-strike ng deal with the defense ng Japan para sa possible visiting forces agreement din in the future dito sa atin and the modernization ng ating armed forces at yung establishment ng alliances na yun ang tinatawag na triad, America, Japan, and the Philippines na could result to maging quad pa plus Australia. Ganon. So sabi po ni Hontiveros, we need to establish an updated security framework with our partners in the region as soon as possible. Yung tono ni Hontiveros ngayon, parang copycat lang ng ating Pangulo. What? Kinopya lang niya yung mga statements ng ating Pangulo. Pero ayos lang yan. Ang ibig sabihin, kumbinsido na kayo ngayon. Nakita ninyo na yung ating Pangulo talaga, siya yung nararapat na umupo bilang ating leader. Hindi yung inyong, yung inyong patron na si Santa Mama. What? Si Santa Mama, sige ang libot-libot po doon sa Europe. Masarap yung buhay ni Santa Mama. Anyway mga kababayan, yun man lang po. Baka lang gusto ninyo po itong itry. Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream, pinapahid po sa mga pulses in affected area. Mainam po sa paninigas ng mga kaso-kasuan. Ito naman po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman po yung application. Anti-aging siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo po itong itry. Nengxia Red Mix Fruit Drink. Hindi man po siya gamot. Food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa good shit berry. Yung good shit berry kasi may anti-cancer properties. Ayos? O ngayon, yung mga inquiries po ninyo, dumiritso na lang po kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ako po si Dante Maravillas. Bye-bye po. God bless.